Alright, welcome to lesson 76, area of a triangle. And this is a particularly easy lesson because before this you've already studied parallelograms. And I want to take what you already know about parallelograms and help you figure out how you find the area of a triangle. Now, I have two parallelograms on the board. One is your typical slanted parallelogram and one is actually a rectangle because that parallelogram has four right corners. And if you remember the area for a parallelogram, it is what? Base times height. The bottom times how high the object goes. So this one, 4 and 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So that's 24, maybe it's inches squared. And then this one has three numbers, and it's going to try to trick you. There's a 6, a 7, and a 5. Now remember, base is the bottom. That's the 7. And then the height. How high does this object go? Now the slanted 6 is not telling you how far it is from the bottom to the top. It's an angle. The 5 is the height. So 7 times 5 would be 35. Now what if I were to take each of those objects and split them in half from corner to corner? Now look at the shaded portion. I know it's not drawn very well, but look at the black shapes. Don't you see two triangles? See, a triangle is just half of a parallelogram. I split those in half, split them in two, and now I have a triangle. So the formula for the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. It's the same thing as the other one, parallelogram, base times height, but divided by 2. Some books might even call it half the base times height. So you can look at it either way. So when you get like this problem right here, 4 times 6, if that was a triangle, 4 by 6, it'd be 4 times 6 divided by 2. 24 divided by 2 is 12. The area of that half of that parallelogram was 12, and that half happens to be a triangle. All right, let's see what this looks like on your homework with the first problem that says, number 1, 5 by 12. So you have a triangle. It's got a really long base, and its height is 5. Now what's the formula? Base times height divided by 2. 12 times 5 divided by 2. 12 times 5 is 60. 60 divided by 2 equals 30. And this is centimeters, so we label our area in square units. So this is 30 centimeters squared. Now, like this parallelogram up here, where the height is tricky, triangles will do that as well. So let's look at number 3. No, let's look at number 2, where it's a triangle that has 12 on the base, 10 on the sides, and 8 in the middle. 12, 10, 10, 8. Now you already know the formula, base times height divided by 2. What's the base? Okay, the base is 12, the bottom. So 12 times, now what's the height? You have 10s going up the side and an 8 going up the middle. You always judge the height from the most direct route, from the bottom to the top. So the height is the 8 in the middle. So it's 12 times 8, which is 96, and then 96 divided by 2. So 96 divided by 2 is 48, and this is centimeters. So 48 centimeters squared. All right. Don't forget that the formula for area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. And if you have a question about that, come and talk to me. Thanks.